Welcome, friend. Again, in the area of or in the world of motivation with Mr. Jha. I have written a topic that is known as duty and family. Two of the words are there. One is duty, another is family. Family where you live, maybe with your siblings, maybe with your parents, maybe whosoever persons are there with you. What family has got a bigger scope to just think it over. Sometimes, suppose you are serving in an institution. Maybe whatsoever it is, entire person belonging to the particular institution, those are known as your family member. When you belong to a country and you are just going to some foreign land, you simply tell it over that you are the family, particularly with the Indians there outside you can see. So that is not our concern. Our concern here is there. You have got two things. One is duty, that is to be dedicated, that is to be really supposed to be performed with the best capacity of yours. But sometimes what happens to be so when the matter of family comes, you neglect your duty. Suppose you are a teacher. You think it about that, your duty is to just actually maintain peace and discipline, or you can say it about that simplicity, or not to speak of that. And any type of quality meant for education, if it is needed, that should be really supposed to be done in a nice way. But many a time this happens to be so for the sake of the member of your family. You simply cross the limit. You start actually just practicing malpractices. This is because of the reason you are simply rating your duty. But duty tells, no, you should not actually think of your personal benefit. You think of the benefit for the very institution, for the very people for whom you are actually paid. That is thought to be duty. Many a time this happens to be so your near and dear persons are actually killed, but you are on the border, but actually facing the very enemy of yours. In that case, would you like to actually quit the various spots so that let your country be really supposed to be in risk, and after that you come to the family member with a view to just attend funeral procession like that? This is not so. Let the funeral procession be there. That makes no difference at all. Let me quote an example. You must have heard the name of Sardar Vallabhbhai Patel. He is thought to be a very hard man. Not to speak of that, he is known as Iron Man of India, because he was determined to do any of the business actually assigned to him. I mean to say it over that he was duty bound. There is a reference when he was really supposed to be just attending one of the trial of a case. He was really supposed to be busy. All of a sudden a person comes and gives a cheat to that particular man and tells it about that, "Oh, you my dear so pleader, you my dear lawyer, you my dear barrister, whatsoever things are there, don't you know it about that? Your wife is dead." He just read the cheat, and after that he put the cheat in the pocket. He did not actually quit the place unless the case is over, unless the trial is actually gone. He simply gave priority to the duty, not priority to the family member, not priority to the dead body of the wife you can see here. This is what is called duty. Can you tell me how many persons are there like Sardar Vallabhbhai Patel in the world? Maybe some of the persons will be there, some exceptions will be there. In most of the cases, persons actually think of the family, not of the very other person, the persons who doesn't belong to their clan, their dynasty, this and that we can say. My dear friend, who is it? Who is your own? The family? I don't think so here. Many a time this happens to be so the person whom you do not know at all, but that person comes to rescue you in the hour of crisis. Can't you say it about that person is doing something beyond? Maybe out of sympathy, maybe out of pity, maybe out of, you can say it about that, a feeling of some sort of, you can say it about that love for you, a feeling of, you can say it of pity for you. That is the person I mean to say to you that excellent in the world. Had there been more and more Sardar Vallabhbhai Patel in India, our country would have been better in comparison to the situation right now, just prevalent among the leaders who are really supposed to be actually calling ugly names to one another. This is really supposed to be somewhat demoralizing. Somebody can say toward that ugly, not you can say toward that worth praise you can say. So my dear friend, my youngsters or my young men, if duty comes, kick everything. Maybe family is there, maybe even parents are there, that makes no difference at all. Duty is preferable to any other thing. Duty comes first, another thing comes later. This much. Thank you very much.